Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be talking about what I would do on Amazon if I only had $1,000. That was my net worth. I sold everything I had. I had $1,000. I was gonna start selling on Amazon. This is what I would do. So be sure to like and subscribe if you happen to be new, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna move over to my computer here. And the first thing I would do is, it's gonna sound, you might have never heard this before, but I would try and find discrepancies in data. Sounds super exciting, right? But we'll get into that. The most surefire way to make sure that you got $1,000, you're not just doing this for experience, like I've heard some people say. You want that thing to work, okay? $1,000, last $1,000, that's a Hail Mary. So, or maybe it's your first $1,000. You just saved up your first $1,000. You're a teenager, you want to start a business, this is what you would do. So you want to find discrepancies in data, because the most surefire way to make sure something's going to work, like we just said, we want this to work, and I mean no matter what, you kind of want to do this, but you only got $1,000. What you want to look for is it's going to take a while, okay? And if you have only $1,000 to invest, surely you have time, because time is your net worth right now. You're using all your time instead of using a lot of money. Some people just leverage a lot of money. Some people just, take raw knowledge and turn it into results. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to leverage data to be on our side and ensure that this is going to work. And we're going to get into it. So let's just use, what should we use as an example? I'm going to use my own product idea. Okay. Cause this is good, because this does work. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this product here, and it's not a perfect example. Okay. I might even, this actually is a pretty good product to launch if you only had $1,000. Mine's coming in very soon and I'm excited for that. But what we're going to use is, it's just as a raw example. So surely there's better examples you can find and there's far worse examples you can find, but this is just what we're going to use. So say the idea is not the hard part. You got $1,000, you can find probably well over 1 million products you could sell. Probably more than that. You probably find more than 1 million products in that price range that you can sell. Now the answer is whether you could sell it or not. That's not what we're looking for. Well, I don't even know what I just said. The answer is not forget it. What you're looking for is, you're looking for a very specific kind of product in that area. And what you're looking for is a product that has a very specific want of a customer, but no one truly fulfilling that want. So what I tend to like to do, now this is called a picture hanging kit. You may, if you've ever seen this channel before, you may notice I do a lot of keyword research. I spend so much time on Magnet. I spend so much time on Cerebro. I spend not even close to that amount of time on a Chrome extension. And there's a reason for that, because all the information is in the data, right? We're going to use, chance will happen no matter what. Luck will happen no matter what. Okay? So don't count on being lucky, because luck will factor into it no matter what. The timing that you came into your Amazon warehouse, what the temperature of the weather, what the temperature was of the warehouse when your products came in. Like, I'm going on extreme levels of certainty here, but that's going to play into it. All we can do is use logic and objective data and analyze it to move closer and closer towards a true opportunity. And now here's what I was saying when you want to look for discrepancies in data. Okay, so when you're looking for discrepancies in data, there's a specific discrepancy we're looking for. We want to look for a group of customers who's looking for a product that close to no one has provided. So I would go as far as to say, I want something with around 10 competitors. 10 main competitors that are really selling the product that I'm looking for. And this certainly isn't it. There's more than 10 competitors for this product. But that's what I'm looking for. And you can be picky when you have $1,000. Spend an extra week on product research, and specifically this method I'm about to show you right now, because it could make a huge difference. Had I known this 2 years ago, I would have been a lot wiser with the few hundreds of dollars I had, not even thousands, that I had towards putting into inventory. So this is what you're going to do. You want to use a tool like Magnet. And maybe if you only have $1,000, you're not using Helium 10. Maybe you're using Jungle Scout and you're using Keyword Scout, or using Viral Launch. I don't even know which is the cheapest one these days. Jungle Scout is about $50 a month. Magnet is about, 100. So, well, not Magnet specifically, but Helium 10. Whatever keyword research tool you can get your hands on, I tend to like this one. This is my favorite in my opinion. When you look through here, we're looking for something that a customer is looking for, and then when you pull it up on the other end, there's nothing geared towards that specific search. So something as simple as a hanging picture frame, that's just spelled wrong. There's gonna be a lot of picture frames. What we're looking for is so if someone looked for a picture hanging assistant, no one is really looking for that. Someone must have typed it because it's there. But check this out, a sawtooth picture hanger. I actually know what that is. We'll go open that up. So that's this product. You can tell clearly there's already people meeting that need. Now, like I said, this is tedious, but this is really what I would do. This is really what I would do because all the information is here. These are customers saying, hey, I want to give you money for this idea. Look through ideas and try and find the least competitive one. What we want to maintain, though, is a level of customers that at a 5% conversion rate, literally, I'll show you sales conversion rate, 5.2%. That's my conversion rate on Amazon right now. So if you're only going to convert 5% of your customers, then, there needs to be more than, let's see, say you want to do 300 sales per month. You're going to convert 5% of the people that are looking for that product. So in order to do 300 sales a month, you need 6,000 searches total for a product at a 5% conversion rate. So with that in mind, don't think that you need any one of these to have 6,000. I'll tell you right now, there's not a search term on Amazon that has 6,000 searches that gets you to a place on the market where there's no competitors. It's just, if there's 6,000 customers, someone's selling it. It's most of the time. Now, don't quote me there. Maybe if you dig for 16 years, you might find something like that in a very lucky, we're coming back to chance now scenario. But what you might find is that there's a keyword, and I'm going to refer to another one of my products here, that has 2,000 searches per month. So if we click on here, this is my listing. We pull up, X-Ray is really cool. It actually does the search volume right up on the, well, it's not going to do it here because I did it like a dummy on my listing instead of on the actual search term. There's 1.8K search volume for this. That actually fluctuates. It's been more recently around 2.4. But that actually, in this scenario is proving my point even more. There's actually more, there's not that many searches for this, but this is where a vast number of my conversions are coming from, is just ranking from this. So if you could find something like this is a great example. Now this product is it's $51. It's actually a higher ticket product. I source it for $14. So if you were able to, let's do 1,000. You could order 70 of these. Not too many for 1,000, but hey, that would sell. That would get you to where you needed to be. I was profitable from, I think, day 2 or 3 on this. So I would have been able to reorder maybe 100 next time, and then maybe 200 the next time, then 300 the next time, and scale this thing up. Thankfully, I was able to order more than 70 the first time because I didn't start with 1,000. But the same characteristics are at play here. If I put up a product, okay, people were looking for hanging macrame wall hanging shelf. That's why it's at the front of my title. Now, when I did that, a wall hanging shelf is referring to this product here. It's referring to this product here, these products here. But what do you know? That's not macrame, that's not macrame, that's not macrame. This wasn't here when I started. This is not a wall hanging shelf. That's a floating shelf for a plant. This is the same thing as that, just square. This was not there. So this was not there. This one was not there. The only one that was there was this one. So I had my rule applied. I had less than 10 competitors. I had 1. And then I came in and I said, what can I do better than him? Well, I could certainly do better photography and I could do a better listing, but I can also make it 2-tiered. So I ended up landing on this. And that's exactly what I'd be looking for in these cases of $1,000 launches. I'd be looking for these opportunities of products where there is more customers than there is sellers, because I'm just not I don't have the budget to launch. I don't have the budget to do expensive coupons and giveaways and everything that I might need to do to rank a far more competitive product. So at the end of the day, guys, go through, and though it takes a while, hey, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Everything is hard. Okay, everything, and actually, I take that back. It's not that hard. You might be a wimp if you think this is hard, because really, let's look back and use real perspective here. 80 years ago, there was people my age literally fighting a world war. So this is not hard. It's the easiest thing in the world. Let's actually say that. This is incredibly easy, and you could do it very simply just by typing things into your keyboard. So if we use that perspective, it's actually fairly simple. Just spend some time, maybe use less time of social media or watching TV, and do this instead. And the people who are really driven here will take that as motivation. Some of you might be offended by that, but that's fine too. So what we really are looking for is an area of data that is showing that there's more customers than there is sellers, and there doesn't even have to be dramatically more customers, right? That search term I showed you had 1.8 thousand. That's my main search term. Okay, that does not have 20,000 searches. You're just not going to find that. So lower your expectations of how many searches you're looking for, because you'd be surprised what you can do with just 1,000 searches from customers or just 2,000 searches from customers. Tackle a market that really hasn't been tackled, but there is there's a little ball rolling of demand building there. Be the first one to take the step. There's got to be someone that does everything first. So I think that's what I would do if I had $1,000 to launch a product. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you here on the channel tomorrow for another video. Tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully you're having a great middle of your week here. It's actually past middle of the week, but yeah, have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Later.